one, and then you give it a second so I go live. We should be live, fellas. Welcome.
How are you, Vicious?
I am well. How are you?
Doing well. It's Ice Wolf here.
Just wanted. I just wanted to let everybody know that my platform is being used for a message, and I'm going to let this for everybody to speak their piece. This is Speaker's Corner for the evening. Welcome. Go ahead.
Welcome.
Go ahead.
Welcome. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Hello. Alaikum assalam.
So we have Wolfie. Can you introduce the rest of the people in?
Yeah, we have Rockwell's Ghost in here.
Hello, everybody.
And we have Rick in the bottom corner. Rick.
Hey.
Howdy, Rick.
Hey.
Thank you. Now we have a message from Rick because Rick has to leave because he has a very important date.
Yes.
Yes. I have info about 33, and we have issued a fatwa against him for being a drug addict and being a filthy Jew and a filthy blasphemer against Islam. Allah. And we have this documents in here about how he's a fucking Jew and how he's a drug addict. We have
and a pedo.
And expect him to come here where I live, and he'll be beheaded here for what he's done. Filthy Jew. I'll behead him myself. I have my sword. I have everything here. It's a long-ass sword. Long-ass sword.
We always did like you guys.
I mean, I like you guys too, but he's a filthy Jew. Jews, they're not human, you know?
They're not. And it's not right for a Jew to attack somebody's children either.
Exactly. Well, he's a Jew. He's going to attack everything.
That's true.
Your money, your children, your women, your...
Oh, what?
That's the point.
We got something going on with Rockwell here.
Well, we thank you for your very important message. I know you have important things to take care of, but we heard that we needed to do this important Zoom really fast to get this message out, and I really thank you for taking time out of your important day to bless us with this information. Thank you.
Peace be with you, Rick. Peace be with you.
Peace be with you. We know you deal with these Jews like we do, trying to take your country over.
Indeed.
All right.
Thank you.
They're trying.
Keep up the fight.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome, man.
We don't know what to do without you. Thank you for that important information.
And thank you
I want to, before you leave, I want to give you a display here. I want you guys to see this flag. You see what we're looking at? It's the Israeli flag. You see it? You guys all see that flag? Okay, good. There's a little fucking gasoline. And let me tell you something. Fuck you, Jew. Fuck you. Burn in hell, Israel. Burn in hell. We're not the fucking Boy Scouts. We're not the fucking Boy Scouts. We've had enough of you, you little Jew motherfuckers. Get the fuck out of our country. We don't want you. We don't want you. The Arabs don't want you. Nobody wants you. Get the hell out.
You filthy fucking kikes.
They have fucked with their families and expect us to sit down and
That's right.
And a kiss on the cheek.
They think we're going to sit back. This war has just begun against me.
We're going to help you, my friend. We're not going to leave you.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you.
I'm going to be helping myself if he comes.
Yes, we want world peace. Peace against this international terrorist. Absolutely.
Forced our hand.
Burn, baby, burn.
How dare they go after people's children? That filthy Jew.
Exactly.
Filthy Jew.
Vile. That's their nature. Read their Talmud. Read their Talmud.
The Talmud is very disgusting.
Burn in hell.
3-year-old? Oh my God. Burning. No, not burning. Raping a 3-year-old.
And real Roger B., you rat woman beater, you're a fucking race traitor and a little fucking rat.
He's a coward, too.
He's a coward who beats on women. He was convicted for beating on a woman. Real Roger B.
What a piece of garbage.
He's a pure piece of shit, low IQ, white wigger. Go fuck yourself, you coward. You beat on women.
Spot on, my friend. Spot on.
And his name is on Periscope. Feel free to visit him. His name is at The Real Roger B2. His name on there is The Real Roger B. He has a conviction for beating up on a woman. And he's a filthy race traitor who turned on me and gave information to a Jew, our natural enemy. Feel free to reach out to him. He's for beating on women.
I'm glad you're running against him because he's just fucking garbage. You have to even spot the traitors within, you know?
Yes, and he is. He is. He sided against his own race with the filthy kike that actually says, which will be showing a video of him hating white people. And this guy sides with him.
I don't hate any race.
But anyway, regardless of that fact, he's not a part of my race because he's a convicted beater of women. He's a real coward.
Scum on the earth, honestly.
Absolutely. Now, Vicious, do we have any videos lined up that we can show people the actual Jew in question and how psychologically fucked up this guy is? And he takes numerous prescription drugs and drinks all day. He got his house fraudulently through lawsuits. He's a real piece of shit. Claude Siegel, Scottsdale, Arizona, has attacked my children. He's going after children. Children.
He's a pedophile.
Yes.
We should. We should roll the beautiful bean footage.
You're a pedophile. Choose one.
And he gave a half-assed apology, which he doesn't mean, just to appease his low IQ followers.
Pretty much.
Here we go.
All right.
And we're live. All right.
You guys got your fucking popcorn? I love children. I was abused as a child. I'm addicted pedophile. Get used to being a minority, bitch! They predicted this shit years ago, and in 80 years, there won't be no white people. Get used to being a minority, bitch! They did this shit years ago, and in 80 years, there won't be no white people. Get used to being a minority, bitch! You wanna fuck with me, motherfucker? Really? Okay. your ass, motherfucker! Motherfucker. Okay, you probably have me thinking it. Okay, but let's start with your fucking Hitler didn't do anything. Hitler didn't do anything wrong. Hitler fucking Jews deserve to be burned. Fucking Jews deserve to be burned. Check it out. Your wife,
I can actually stay.
Transplant? Yeah, I got fucking. What are you gonna do? You wanna come to my house? Bring it! Go fuck yourself! Okay, I don't like you. Look at your wife, my fucking dick fucking didn't get hard for 2 days. Okay, I don't like it. You couldn't afford, motherfucker! Goes about my hair transplant. Yeah, I got fucking implants in my teeth. You deserve to be burned to me. What are you gonna do? You wanna come to my house? Bring it! Scottsdale, Arizona. My full name is Claude G. East Lemonfield Road, Scottsdale, Arizona. Get at me, motherfucker. Okay? This number says you call, you're gonna fucking do anything. What happened? You got silencing? Are you gonna go do your own to you? Motherfucker, I own you. Up in the back, I call. Why don't you come in here, motherfucker? I'm Kaiser.
Did it see flexing your children?
Yes.
Why do you
Good
think
thing I have more time to stay, actually. I thought I had to go too. I have your back, baby. I have your back.
Thank you. Thank you, Rick.
Anytime.
Gangster as fuck? I guess, if you mean dangerous fucking cow, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, as you can see from that video, this Jew is deranged, he's addicted to drugs, and he's an alcoholic. He has 2 children. Whoa. Whoa. He has 2. He's divorced. His family hates him. He had an ankle bracelet up until recently on his leg for some unknown reason. And he got his house through fraudulent means, and he brags about that. He has a $500,000 house in Scottsdale. But guess what? He didn't pay for it. Lawsuits paid for it. See, that's how the Jew operates. We have to work, and Claude gets to go in his pool all day and swim. Right, Claude, the fraud? Now, Claude, you keep pushing the issue. I asked you to stop. And you're a little weasel going around contacting people that live near me, like the pharmacist that works in, let's see. Well, we'll leave it. I won't say any further, but let's put it this way, Claude. I know what you've been up to, Claude. And you think you're going to win at this game. You're wrong. You're wrong.
We're watching. I'm watching.
I told you to drop it, Claude Siegel. I told you to stop it, right? But you couldn't. You're putting my family at risk. You're putting my children at risk. You're putting my wife at risk. You crossed the line, Claude. You crossed the line. And Real Roger B? Real Roger B2 on Periscope is a convicted domestic violence abuser of women. And he's low IQ wigger that is a rat. He ratted me out to 33 Rule, saying I said something, which is unverified, because a lot of Jews on this thing have done sock accounts with my name on it.
There's no proof, so...
There's no proof. There's no proof. It comes from a low IQ wigger who beats on women. And this is, and Claude the Fraud, I asked you to stop, but you just couldn't stop, right? Just like the Jews, you just don't know when to stop, do you? You crossed the fucking line, Claude. You crossed the line.
We'll be watching.
Rockwell, anything to add?
Yeah, I would say this much. I mean, Let me tell you something, Claude Siegel. If you think we have just begun, we have not. This is not even the fucking beginning. We're in that room, and you know what room we're talking about. We've been memeing your ass into existence. You better fucking back off, pal, because you have no idea what tricks are up our sleeves. We got over 200 anti-Semites in the room. 300, 400, 500.
I wonder how your ex-wife would feel about you attacking my children, Claude. I wonder how she would feel. I think I might call her tomorrow, since I have her number, Claude. I think I might give your ex-wife a call, and we should discuss your and your brother, to talk about your substance abuse problems and alcohol. You're totally out of control, and you need to be committed. And and I think your family should be concerned with your behavior, especially a 50-year-old man coming after my children and coming after me the way you are, and involving other people, involving people that live around my area. You think these people, I'm not going to find out who they are? They mention my name, especially one guy.
Yeah.
You're a real fucking creepy Jew, and you're a fucking loser. That's right, you're a loser. Okay? You didn't work hard to get your house. I earned everything I got, Claude. You know how you earn your shit? Through lawsuits. You
Stole it.
Jew.
You stole it. You stole it off of non-Jews. They won't do it to themselves.
Right.
They won't do it to others. They do it to other people. These people are the most corrupt people on the planet. They screw with everybody. A lot of people don't know the crimes of them. The Sassoon family was the ones leading the Opium War in the 100 Years of Shame in China. If we go back to the Armenian genocide, it was the Caruso family that was responsible for the death of 1.5 Armenian Christians. The Arabs, my Arab friend here can tell you the crimes they've done to them. They've always been pitting people against each other. They don't want peace because they can't make money off of it. They're the war racketeers, the neocons. 1996 Clean Break Report. If you people don't out there, if you don't want to listen to us, then you really don't want true peace. You want to see peace for humanity? You want to see people not fighting? We don't like all this fighting stuff. It's Claude to explain. Because when I talked to him before, all Claude could talk about was how, I know it's the Jews. And he told me a story about how his rabbi told him that somebody left $2,000 in his house, and he had to take that money because they were not Jewish. They are Jewish supremacists. All the rest of the people, all we want, black, Arab, Chinese, we just want to be left the hell alone. Leave us alone.
My number one enemy are Jewish supremacists, okay? Claude Siegel has personally told me he doesn't like blacks, and yet he pretends to be not a racist. He's a liar, folks. All the people following him.
He hates them.
He hates blacks. He told me it.
He called them schwarzes.
Yep, he calls them schwarzes. He called them
schwarzes and shucks. He looks down upon them.
That's right.
And it's disgusting.
It is. And you should be ashamed of yourself, Claude, that all the followers you have, you lie to about your racism. The real racist is Claude Siegel, Scottsdale, Arizona.
Because he's inciting, he's inciting racism. He's been inciting racism. Rick's heard it before. He heard him talk about all kinds of people, mainly blacks, how much he despised them. He couldn't stand them. But look at him. He grew up in New York. He talked about the crime and everything else. And that's why he went out to Arizona, to get away from Denega, as he called him.
Yep.
He's got no respect for him. He's only doing this. He's only hanging around all these people to make a proxy army to get you guys in line. He's got you duped. We have him here talking about, guys better wake up to it. You got people out here that really give a crap about humanity, that love humanity. I got nothing
against any of the races. I wish them all the best, okay? Claude Siegel has been lying about me. Lying. He is the actual racist in Periscope. He hates blacks. Ask him where he lives in a predominantly white neighborhood. Why is that? Huh? Why is that, Claude? Huh? Why don't you tell him what you told me?
Where does Claude live?
You moved there because you wanted to be away from niggas in New York. That's what you told me, Claude.
Where does Claude live, by the way? What is the percentage of white and white in parentheses, meaning Jews? What is Jews? What is the racial? Look up the racial overtone in his neighborhood.
Yep.
Where does he live?
Large, predominantly white and Jews.
Yep. Why do you live there, Claude? If you love black so much, why don't you move to a diverse neighborhood, Claude?
Exactly.
Because he's a fraud, Claude. Claude's a fraud.
Rockwell, what he told me, right from the horse's mouth, he left New York because he couldn't stand niggers. Now,
I know. I was there.
Telling people I'm a Nazi racist.
Yeah.
Don't let the hat fool you. It's a prop.
Don't forget what he said.
It's a prop.
Don't forget what he said about black women. He called them shikstas.
Oh, he says that about white women too.
Yep. All non-Jew women, he calls them all shiksa.
Shikstas, which means whores.
That's right.
Yes. That's right, Rick. This guy is no good. Right, Rick. This guy is no good.
Yeah, and this is the dog I rescued in Brooklyn 14 years ago. He is my baby that he says I abuse. I love this dog more than life itself. 14 years I've had him, right? He sleeps with me every night. And Claude's been telling you lies. You notice Claude doesn't have any animals. Do you know why? Because he hates them, just like he hates blacks and other minorities. Okay? Here's my baby right here. See my baby right here? Yeah, he's abused, you fucking lying kike. You lying fucking kike.
So,
real Roger B, you fucking wife beater.
So,
I mean, how would our friend here would feel if he called her a shiksa? You know, that's.
Oh, he's called vicious. He's called vicious a lot worse. I won't even repeat it. He's a disgusting human being. He's a drug addict. He's addicted to drugs. Klonopin he takes, right? Prescription drugs. He says, I'm on them. I'll take a drug test anytime. All right? Claude the fraud. You're the one drinking at 6 o'clock in Arizona time last time, right? You're slurring your words tonight because you're taking Klonopin, right? You're a drug addict, a drunk, whose wife left him, and your kids hate you. So go fuck yourself. And how dare you talk about my fucking son, you fucking kike. You want to escalate this? Let's escalate it, kike. You think we're just sitting back taking your shit, right? Well, guess what? Those people you had following me, I got all their information, too. They want to play these games? You want to play doxing games? I'm fine. I'm retired, motherfucker. I'm retired. Just remember that, folks.
Well, I want to ask you something. Why is it that this guy plays with us? Does Claude the fraud not know? You know how many people we have in the room? I mean, do you really have an understanding of that? We got people with a lot of time. And I can tell you right now and assure you, we will eat you alive. We will eat you alive.
That's right. We're going to give you one chance, Claude, tonight or tomorrow. You will get on Scope and you will fucking get on your knees and apologize.
He's in the Scope right now. Tell him to get in here right now.
Get on your fucking knees now and apologize. That is the only way out of this. And if it's not sincere, it continues.
I will be sending someone after you. You've been warned, you filthy kike.
That's all, folks.